What's up, you guys? How you doing? Welcome to episode, what are we,
93.
93? Yes, of the First and 10 NFL New York Jets podcast. How you doing this morning, brother? You ready for some draft? You ready for some draft? Can you feel the draft?
You want Kevin, can I be honest with you? I don't know if it's just everything that we talked about off camera that went on the last 6 weeks personally with me at home, with you at home, just family life.
Mm-hmm.
The Aaron Rodgers coming out and saying he wants to play for the Jets lit a fire on
Yes.
them.
Yes.
But here, weeks from that announcement, and nothing has changed. So am I supposed to sit here and say to you, with our 13th pick, I want this guy? We don't know if we're going to have our 13th pick. Am I supposed to sit here and say to you, with our 42nd pick, I want this guy? We might not have our 42nd pick. You know,
in my opinion, let me address what you're saying.
Okay, go ahead.
I think we keep 13. Okay. I think 42 and 43 goes to Green Bay.
Okay, both of them. Wow. Now that's a big hit for me, Kev. When we still have parts we need to plug into our team with Rodgers here. Even if Rodgers is coming, there's parts that we need to plug in. Now, what I did today, Kevin, and I'm sure you did too, we have 6 picks in the draft. I picked my dream scenario. I picked who I feel the Jets, as I feel the Jets are going to pick. Now, I'm going to put a quote out, something out there. These are my dream picks. I know some people might say they're not realistic. So before you kill me in the comments, remember, these are my 6 dream picks, and we'll go over them as the show goes on.
Go.
What's your take on the Aaron Rodgers situation now? Are we in the driver's seat?
He's going to be here.
Are they the Packers? Who, like, that's all I hear on social media. Who's in the driver's seat?
Well, you would listen. You know who's in the driver's seat? He is.
Yeah.
That's who's in the driver's seat. You know, he said, what's the rumor now? He told Green Bay, he said, Jets or I retire.
Yeah. So, I know. But you see how it works out there, because I heard this week, whether it's true, false, whatever, 3 teams now could jump in and swoop Aaron Rodgers.
I don't believe any of it. I think he's coming here. I think it gets done this week.
Okay.
Maybe, I think maybe it gets done Thursday.
Okay.
We'll see.
Now, here was the funniest story I heard. And I'm not sure. Listen, people are doing what we're doing. We're throwing things on the wall and see. Did you hear the one where somebody said the 49ers, because he's from that area,
get the hell out of here?
But then somebody's response was that, well, Salah and who's the coach for the 49ers? I'm drawing a blank. Shanahan are good buddies. He wouldn't do that to Salah. And I'm thinking, Kev, I love you like my brother, but if my job is on the line, and
listen,
I can say, brother, you might hate me, but my job is on the line. Like, I didn't understand the thing. Oh, they're buddies. He's not going to snake him. Please.
Plus, the Niners don't need Rodgers. They got Sam.
Yeah. Oh, man.
They got Sam. That's right.
Sam, I am. No, all I'm trying to say, Kevin, is that when there's only 32 jobs in football, 32 head coaching jobs, and my job requires my team to win, I can't be a nice guy. I can't be. It might wreck our friendship, but if I could get Aaron Rodgers, I can't worry about your feelings, brother, you know?
Well, honestly, I think he's coming here.
So do I, Kev. My whole point was that I don't think friendship in football is going to say to our friendship in football is going to say to me, I'm not going to do that to you. I'm not going to take a player you're after if it could help me because we're
right. That he's not
friends. No, trying to say
he's coming to New York. He's going to be in New York. He's been working out with Lazard. Lazard, however we want to say it. Yeah. So.
Yeah.
So it's a done deal. And now we hear from Calais Campbell that he called them up and said, "Yeah, why don't you?" Or texted him or whatever. He said, "Come on, let's go to the Jets and win a Super Bowl."
Yeah. So now let me ask you. Let's take a different spin. Campbell turns us down. He reached out to OBJ. OBJ went another way. Does it worry you? Is this deal really going to get done?
No, it doesn't worth. And as far as OBJ goes, we didn't want to pay him. That's what it was. He wanted too much money, and he even called us. The word is he called us before he signed with Baltimore and said, "Do you want a match?" I said, "No, go ahead. See you. Bye."
Yeah, I heard him up as much as I heard the Jets came up as much as $15 million, but he declined it. Well, whatever. Again, Kev.
Oh, plus, it's such a deep receiver room here.
I was just
as opposed to Baltimore, where now he's probably going to be the one. So
yeah, no, I hear you. I didn't want him, not because I shouldn't say I didn't want him. I felt our receiving class is out. I know you can never turn down weapons, but again, I feel like there are other things this team needs more pressing than another wide receiver. But
I mean, we'll see if Davis goes in a trade.
Well, the hot rumor is now it won't be Davis. It's going to be Mims because it's been coming out, whether it's, again, people just throwing things out to see that stick. Nathaniel Hackett does not like Mims at all. So I guess this little, what was it? Mini camp or whatever that started on Monday the 17th, that 3-day where the players could come to camp and do things. Whatever Mims did in those 3 days, Hackett doesn't like him, and now it seems like Mims is out or is going to be out. But
we're gonna get it. We're gonna get a deal done with the big cat there.
We better, Kev, because he's already said he's gonna sit out right as long as he can till this.
Yeah. Hey, he didn't
goes through. Right? The Jets can't give him top dollar until the Rodgers deal gets done. So again, we're being held up. And Kevin, let me ask you a question, because as Jet fans, we're always waiting for the next shoe to drop.
Oh, of course.
When's it gonna drop? Could this whole Aaron Rodgers deal go so bad and take so long that Rodgers just says, "F it, I'm retiring," and we're left?
I listen.
Zach Wilson quarterback.
No, I think there's so much we don't know. There's so much behind the scenes. There's so much trying to tell me they haven't been in communication with each other. It's just, for some reason, they're waiting this out till the draft. Why? I don't know. Maybe Green Bay is holding out. I don't know. Maybe we're holding out. Maybe unbeknownst to us, because the GM for the Packers did say he's sworn to secrecy, right?
Yeah.
As far as what his conversations with us and everything. So
they seem to be the ones. Douglas and Florent Parker, mums on everything, and everything you're hearing is from Green Bay, you know? So
yeah,
I'm just wondering, this is probably going to be the best game of chicken, and we're not going to have any answers. John Schefter said, "Oh, if this deal doesn't go down by day 2 with the 42nd and 43rd picks, this is going to be a long holdout through the summer."
What did I hear? What did I hear? Like, some people are saying not till after June 1st. So,
but after June 1st, isn't Green Bay on the hook for some monies?
I think so. Doesn't matter. You got to get this done. You got to get him in here with your draft picks. It's got to be in the mandatory mini camp. Come on.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah.
Let's.
I agree. I agree.
I mean, I know he's working out with his receiver and everything, but no, you got to be in here. Got to gel now. Gel now. Don't take the first 4 or 5 games in September and October to you know.
Yeah, because this fan base and this media, this nation will not, watch you get up there and go, RELAX, man, relax.
Yeah, right.
Relax. That goes over in Green Bay. Over here, it's
not here, man.
Fuck you. I'm tired of relaxing.
That's right. That's right. That's right.
Playoffs for 12 years. I got Sacramento Kings fans wishing me luck because we have the longest drought in fucking history now.
And you made me think of something I was going to bring up today. The Nets, the Knicks, the Rangers, the Devils, the Islanders.
Yep.
Dude.
Yeah.
Can we get with the program here?
Yeah, all in the playoffs. All in
yes.
And not only that, Kevin, I understand it's just the first 3 weeks of baseball, but both our Yankees and Mets are over 500. Both teams are 12-7 or 14-7.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
7, long way to go. But even the Yankees and Mets, you could almost count on now being in the playoffs. It's almost a shoo-in with these two teams. Let's go, Jets. Let's go.
The Giants were in this past year. So can we get with the program here?
Yeah. Yeah. So for me, being 2-2 and him saying relax, it's not going to sit well with me. It may sit well with everyone else. It's not going to sit well with me.
Well, that's why
I want
go ahead.
To be 3-1, can hype us up and him tell him relax. We got a long season, but I don't want to be 1-3 and him telling me to relax.
That's why it's so important. You got to get in here and you got to study.
Yeah,
it starts in the spring. It really does.
Now, Kevin, as a fan, speaking as a fan, that's all we do. We don't have connections. We don't pretend like we do, and the things we know, everyone else knows that as well. Concern for you if Rodgers is only here 1 year, or would you rather him be here 2 years?
I want 2.
Okay.
I'd like to see 2. I'd like to even see 2 with a 3rd-year option.
Now, let's play devil's advocate. He takes us, and again, wishful thinking, we're just talking. He takes us to the AFC Championship, but we lose. Does he come back for a 2nd year?
Oh, I think so. How do you go? If you're that close, how do you go out like that?
Okay, so then let's make it a little. We get to the first round of the playoffs and we lose. Is he had enough? Is he done? If he says that's it, this was my best chance, I can't see us doing it.
I think. If we get to the playoffs, I think he comes back because you get a taste of it and, say, all right, well, next year we'll go. This was a great thing, but now next year we'll take the next step. So hopefully that's how it works out.
Now, Kev, I need you to reel me in a little. And I don't know because we're back, me and you, after we took again some time off after the Rodgers announcement. There's something in my gut, and all last week I had stomach pains, and I thought I was having stomach cancer, and I don't want to fool around about that. That's serious thing in my gut that says we're going to the show this year.
Your mouth to God's ears.
I don't know if we're going to win it, but there's just some tingling. Like every time I see a Jet fan, all I want to do is go over and say, "You ready? We're going.
You ready?
And I know I can't because they're going to slap me in the face. And I know as a 47-year Jet fan, as a 53-year-old man, I need to. And every year I'm pumped about this team, but there's just something about the Aaron Rodgers train that's, getting me tingly. I don't know.
Hyped up. That's it.
Tingly.
Hey,
Yeah,
hell yeah.
yeah.
Hell yeah. I'm ready. So, I mean, as we turn towards Thursday in the draft here, where do you want him to go? Providing we keep 13, which I think we will. Where do we go?
Okay, Kev.
Where would you go?
If we're gonna keep 13, and like I said, this is my dream draft. And I'm going with the guy from Northwestern, the old lineman, Peter Skoronski.
Right.
I'm going with him right off the board. Let me see, I have some numbers on him. He's 6'4", 315 pounds. His grade 3.
And you want to know the most interesting thing about that guy?
Okay, tell me.
That kid, whatever, he grew up a Packers fan.
Did he really?
Yes, he did.
Nice little tidbit there.
Yes.
Nice little tidbit there.
He grew up a Packers fan watching Rodgers.
Okay. Now, 2 names to look out for if this kid is not there is Paris Johnson from Ohio State.
Yes. Yep, got it.
And Brock. Those are 2 other names.
You got the same. I got to tell you, you got the same people I got.
Yeah.
Yeah. So.
Well, you know what, Kevin?
What do you think about the center from Wisconsin?
Well, hold on. Give me a second. Kevin, and I'm being perfectly blunt. I know our numbers and our subscribers and our likes and follows aren't like everyone else's followers. But you know what? If people watched our show last year when we talked about the draft, we were on the money. We were on our money with our picks and where players were falling. I don't think anybody out there shows were closer than we were with our picks and where people fell. And not that I'm saying this.
I haven't pointed this out yet, but I was thinking about this the other day. If you go back last year, look at our shows, it was somewhere around the middle of the season when we were losing a couple games and Zach looked like crap. Okay. And I said, maybe Saleh should call his buddy LaFleur and work out a trade for Rodgers.
Yeah.
I'm just throwing that out there.
Kevin, because, everyone and you from day one weren't on the Zach bandwagon. I just love it. And I know we're skipping around how everyone, but couldn't wait to get Zach here because the prior quarterback was so bad. We never saw anything like it. And yet it looks like this is the Jets' worst pick in the history of football when they pick Zach at number 2.
Well, next to Hackenberg.
Yeah. So let's move on. Who do you have? And again, this is all our dream picks, so people don't kill us. Oh, he's not going to be down here. You guys are. This is who we see as our dream pick. You keep pick 42. Who do you like? Who do you have?
Well, providing we keep it, I want to go offensive line. I want to go offensive line.
So you're going with another old lineman. Who do you got?
Providing he's still there.
Okay.
Which I doubt he will be.
Okay.
And maybe we trade up. I mean, I like this guy out of Arkansas, this Mark Evans.
Okay.
You know anything about him?
No, I don't even have him on my list, Kev. So give me some details and I'm going to write it down. What's his name?
Mark Evans out of Arkansas.
Okay. O-lineman?
Yes. And I mean, everybody and some people I've seen are talking about the wide receiver out of Ohio State, pair him with Garrett again. So
Okay. Now, Kev, we've always said it. We're not the X's and O's studiers. I heard a lot of people say, best man off the board, and I get it. I'm not for bringing in a receiver and a running back. Not this year, unless it's late in the draft. So my second round pick, and this is the one that I'm hoping is on the board in this sense, deal doesn't get done, or we piss Quentin Williams off where he says, after my 5th-year option, I'm out of here.
Oh, you're going defensive tackle.
Yeah, I'm going with the kid from Pittsburgh, Kaliha. I think that's how you pronounce his lead. Kaliha Kansi. I think that's how you pronounce it. The kid is athletic. He's a freakish athlete. Yeah, he's undersized, but that's who I would go with. I mean, the kid is 6'1", 281 pounds. So he would be, if he's there on the board at 42, and we're keeping all, and this is if we're keeping all 6 of our picks, here's who I got at our 42nd.
And I mean, you got to get the deal done. You got to get the deal done with Williams. You have to. You have
because
to.
In my mind, Kev, he's our best player on defense. And
next to Chris Jones, I think he's one of the best defensive tackle in football.
Yeah, and Kevin, if you don't get this deal done, what does that say to Sauce when it's his turn, and Wilson when it's his turn? And I don't know what Clemens and Johnson are going to turn to be, but let's say they step up. What do you're leaving a bad taste in these kids' mouth if you're not.
Exactly. That's right.
But I like the Khalil. I think it's Khalil Kansi. I like the pick to work with some guys in free agency that posted our defensive line. So that's who I'm going with my second pick in the draft.
Now, talking about the second round and the 42nd and 43rd pick, what do you think about the trade of Moore? Would you have rather have traded somebody else and kept Moore?
I'm not a Corey Davis guy, so I would have liked to keep.
Right. I think Elijah Moore's got a lot more upside than Corey Davis, but
I was just going to say that. I like to keep the younger guys. I like to have a nucleus. I don't want to be that team, Kev, that every year we're shopping for the top 3 or 4 free agents to help us. I want to have a nucleus. And this is why I want to keep Mims. I wanted to keep Elijah Moore. Wilson being here. Maybe we bring in another receiver in the later rounds.
Right.
That we signed Hardman in free agency, and that we got Lazard in free agency, both fairly young to grow with us. I'm just tired of this revolving door team. I don't want it anymore. I want to get a nucleus and grow, and I want to be dominant and in the mix and in talks for the next 8, 9, 10 years, like the good teams do.
Right.
So go ahead.
I just have a feeling that these picks are going to Green Bay. Just got a feeling.
I agree. And I'm not going to argue with you, but for the sake of our podcast, we're doing that. We're keeping our 6 picks, and these are our dream picks.
No 3rd round pick.
Yeah. So Kevin, no 3rd round pick, and if we have to, which it might look like, give away the two in the 2nd round. We're only walking away with 4.
Yeah, picks. Right. So you better choose wisely,
Yeah. No, don't always count out. Trader Joe might do something and maneuver.
Well, yeah, sure. Pick up a 3rd somehow or something. Yeah.
But again, just an asterisk, people. Before you kill us, we're only doing us what we love, and if we're keeping all 6. We don't, of course, they might not be there, but we're just giving you our dream scenario. So who do you got with the 43rd pick if we keep it?
Let's see here.
Who do you like?
Yeah, I got my stuff written down here. Check my Let's see.
Okay. So while you're looking, I'm going to tell you who I like for the 43rd pick.
Yeah, go ahead.
I like Joe Tippmann, the center from Wisconsin. That's who I like.
Yes.
Yes.
Yes. I'm right there with you. I say offensive line, offensive line, offensive line.
Yeah, you went O-line, defensive tackle, O-line. I went Peter Skoronski in the first, Kaliha Kansi with my 42nd, and now Joe Tippmann, center from Wisconsin, with my 43rd pick.
Yeah, I'm saying Tippmann, man.
Yep.
Right there with you, out of Wisconsin.
Yep. Now, again, I don't know if he's going to be there. A lot of people say he's a third rounder. He's projected to go in the third round. Maybe he slips to the fourth and the Jets take him there. Have off pick. I'm going to get Joe Tippmann with my 43rd pick.
Yes, I like it. I like it.
Yep. Who do you got with your 112th pick in round 4, since we don't have a round 3? Who do you like with your round 4 pick?
Let's see here. I like, well, I really want to stay offense here. Okay. I like this guy, Jordan. I like this guy, Jordan Addison, out of USC.
Okay. Say his name again.
Jordan Addison.
Okay.
159 passes for 2,468 yards.
Okay. Wide receiver? I'm sorry, wide receiver?
Yes.
From where?
USC.
Okay. Okay. Pick for the Jets 4th round, correct?
Yes.
Okay. I'm going to give you a name that probably will give me ridicule, and people will say, oh, he's not going to be there, you knucklehead. And I know he's probably not going to be there. But again, I keep saying, this is my dream draft. I can do what I want.
You can do whatever you want.
And with the 112th pick, I like Drew Sanders, linebacker, Arkansas.
Gotcha.
I would love Trenton Simpson from Clemson to be on the board at 112, but that's not happening. At least I don't think it's happening. So that's where I'm going with my 112th pick, linebacker, because we could use some linebackers on this defense.
Now, you think we need a running back?
No. I said that earlier in the program. I don't think we need wide receiver, and I don't think we need running back unless the best man on maybe, but I don't. I guess you do if you're saying running back?
No, I was just asking what your opinion was.
Do you like anyone out there? I'll be honest with you, Kevin. I don't feel we need a running back, so I haven't even scouted any of the running backs.
What was the rumors we heard about Elliott?
Ezekiel Elliott?
Yeah.
Yeah, he named this as one of the. All of a sudden, everyone names this as one of the teams they
they want to go to. Right.
Yeah. Kevin, I'm happy with the Bryce Hall, Michael Carter, Zovan Knight, Ty Johnson room. I don't think we need to do anything else. Unless you're telling me there's this second, Bryce Hall sitting out now. There's another Bryce Hall sitting out there in the draft in the late rounds that could do exactly what he could do. Fine. I don't think running back and receiver should be high priority, in my opinion.
And I mean, if you're going to go defense,
in my opinion, but
I mean, I was thinking about the later rounds.
Okay.
I mean, look at the way we picked up Michael Clemens in the later rounds.
Yeah.
And we forget about him. And I see they re-upped with Huff too.
Yes, which was big. Now they got to find to get him out on that field more. Get him out on that field.
That's right. No more of this situational stuff. I mean, the way he comes off the edge.
Yeah, because every time. Yeah. And Jermaine Johnson is going to grow another year in this defense. Clemens is going to grow another year in the defense. You know.
Yep.
But speaking of defense, who do you have with your 5th round pick at 143?
At 143, I have Cano Benton out of Wisconsin.
Cano
Benton.
Let me write that.
Defensive tackle, 6'4", 315 pounds.
Nice. Any projections on where they say he could go? Is he a possibility to fall to the 5th round?
Probably not.
Yeah.
I mean, but who knows? Who knows? Yeah. You know, some of these guys. How many times we look at a guy, he thinks he's going to get picked, and he sits there, and he sits there.
Yeah.
He sits there, and he sits there, and he falls, and he falls, and he falls.
Again, Kevin, you're allowed to put it out there. Yeah. But this is your dream scenario. You're allowed to put it out there. That's why my 5th round pick at 143 is safety Anthony Johnson from Iowa. That's who I'm going with.
Where's he out of?
Iowa. Safety Anthony Johnson. And who do you got for your 6th round pick 207 from San Francisco via Houston? Who do you have to close out day 3 with the 207 pick in the 6th round? Who do you got, buddy?
Well, I think we got to go defensive back.
Okay.
Don't you think?
Okay. Well, I'm going receiver finally. I know I gripe that we haven't, but for my 6th round pick, I'm going receiver. Not that I think either one of these guys will be there. They might, but I'll tell you after you make your pick. Who do you got?
I got Andre Cisco out of Syracuse.
Andre Cisco. Okay, Andre Cisco, Syracuse. I got all your picks.
13 picks in 23 games.
Wow.
13 picks.
All right. I can't argue with the numbers.
No.
Can't argue with the numbers. My 207 pick, and I picked 2 just in case one's not there. I'm hoping the other guy is. They both might be there. They both might not be there. I like Charlie Jones, wide receiver from Purdue. And if he's not there, I like Tyler Scott, wide receiver, Cincinnati. And those are my day 3.
Gotcha.
Those day 3 picks, the draft picks that we have. I know these are probably names that are not even going to sniff the rounds I put them in.
Oh, yeah, absolutely not. Hey, it's your draft.
Yeah, this is my dream draft. This is who I did my research on. You know, now don't get me wrong. In the 1st round, would I be mad if they got a Paris Johnson out of Ohio State? No. If I'm mad if they got a Rodgers Jones out of Georgia, I'm not even mad if they went deep tackle and took this kid for Kalehi Kancey. I'm not, but
I think you got. Listen, you got to go. My opinion, you got to go offensive line. You have to.
And Kevin, 5 out of 6, people I've seen like the Jets with this Peter Skoronski from Northwestern.
Skoronski, yeah. Hey, like I said, he grew up a Packers fan.
Yeah, so a lot of people
kind of karma-ish,
I seen more mock drafts than any mock draft. I would say 90% of the mock drafts I viewed has this kid coming to us, and I'm all for it. And Kevin, I wouldn't even be mad if the Jets with the 42nd pick, if we kicked this kid that went center with Joe Tippin out of Wisconsin. That wouldn't bug me. I would love that.
Now, what did I see the guy from the Packers that they cut or something that we wanted to come over here as a lineman?
Not Bucky, the O-line.
Yes.
Bakhtiari. Yeah, the problem with Bakhtiari is that he's on his last leg, and the last few years, I think he's played 1 game.
Oh, yeah. All right. Well,
So, I don't know if he's healthy. I don't know. I didn't get a chance. He was on the McAfee show recently, and he had a lot of interesting things to say. I got to go back and try to watch that show again. Did you check it out?
no, I've just been seeing some stuff lately where he says, he'd love to come here, and
yeah.
So we'll see.
He said, call it what you will, Packer fans. You might be mad. You're not making. I think he said they're not making the playoffs. They're in a rebuild.
Right. Yep.
And,
yep.
So
yep.
We'll see. We'll see. Hey, Thursday night, 8:00, it begins.
I'm ready.
Yeah.
Can you believe we're here already?
Yeah. I'll have my popcorn and I'll be sitting on the couch.
And hopefully we get our quarterback.
Ready to rock.
We need our quarterback.
Yeah.
Got to get our quarterback.
Kevin, I would love, but this builds up the drama. We always said the NFL is the perfect soap opera. You can't write this stuff. Even if you're not a Jet and Packer fan, you might just sit there all night to see what happens if this happens on day one, on day two, on day three, even.
And I heard him talking on the radio the other day how there's not much buzz around here because normally we Jets and the Giants are like picking second, fourth.
Yeah.
So we're all kind of later, so there's not so much buzz, but I don't know.
Yeah. Yeah. Giant fans are probably more worried, or maybe they're not. We have to get one on again soon. Saquon, be here, not here, not signing the tag. What's going
Who knows?
on in the Giant camp?
Now, Saquon grew up a Jet fan,
A Jet fan, yeah. I believe Bronx raised and went to Penn State. Am I right? Is my memory right with that?
Mm-hmm.
You see now, Kev, because our running back room is so good, and I know he's injury prone, and I know we're not. I'm just, again, dreaming. If we can get him on the down low, like cheap, to come in, and I would take it. But I don't know if I want to give him, all this money because he is.
I'd take him over Elliott, that's for sure.
Hurt a lot for a young kid. Oh, yeah. Oh, I agree.
No comparison. No comparison.
Yeah. All right,
Elliott, Elliott can go like this all he wants.
Yeah. Well, Kev, that's it for me. I put my 6 picks in. You put your 6 picks in. We'll see where our picks fall, if they fall to us. Now, Kev, let's say a guy like Calais Cansey. I picked him in the second round. Even if we don't take him, so says a lot that they thought what we thought on this young kid.
Right.
So
if somebody else grabs him, sure,
where these guys go and how it all plays out.
And like I said, I see in the first round, I've seen some places where people are projecting this Jackson Smith Nigba or something from Ohio State.
Is that the
wide receiver? Yeah.
Kevin, I just don't, and I understand people always say you take the best player on the board, and I get that, but if he falls to us, I don't know. Will the Jets go best player, or will they go best need?
I think you got to build the wall. Build the wall. Especially you're getting Rodgers. I mean, the guy. It's not like the guy has like a 25-year-old's legs,
That's why Kevin agree, and that's why I said if Joe Tippmann, the center from Wisconsin, is sitting there and we went center, I will not be mad.
Mm-hmm. I mean,
we need a center.
You got to build that thing around him so he can step up and like everybody's kept off of him.
Not only that, Kevin, we need, whether it's for Rodgers a year, 2 years, 3 years, or whoever our quarterback needs, we need that, the next Mawai, the next Mangold, all those other great centers we had in the past. We need that again.
Joe Fields, Jim Sweeney.
Yeah, exactly. Not knocking McGovern, I'm not knocking McGovern. If we have to settle and re-sign him, fine. But if we could bring in a young, Joe Tippmann to lead this young core of Becton, who looks superb now. Hopefully the
see that? See that?
Yes,
see that?
And that's what he finally looks like. He lost weight. You see it in his face. You see it in his body. All that other bullshit we heard over the last 2 years was wrong. He did nothing. But now he's hearing the whispers, and now he knows this team.
It's now or never, man. And it's now or never.
Yeah, so he's scared for his football life. And look at the difference. And if he stays healthy, and AVT stays healthy, and Max Mitchell comes back healthy, and you bring in this Joe Tips. Look at that. Now we finally, in my mind, have the wall.
And if Breece Hall's knee is
which they
back
say
he's
scheduled.
Yeah. Oh man. Gonna be good.
Yeah. So it all starts Thursday night, Kevin. So get your popcorn ready.
We're ready. We're ready. We're ready. All right, you guys.
Another good one on my end, another good one on your end.
Yeah, now hey, we're gonna touch in next weekend, and
I think we should. Yep.
Yeah. Little draft wrap.
Yeah, I think we should. Give our thoughts.
Yeah. And especially if we have our quarterback.
Oh yeah. Well, Kev, if it happens before Thursday, we'll try to get on and
absolutely. We'll work it out. We'll see you. Don't worry about it. All right, you guys. Enjoy the draft Thursday. You got it, man. Great to see you all again. Okay. Enjoy the draft. And hopefully we're all saying hello to Mr. Rodgers.
Yeah. It's a beautiful day in the neighborhood.
There'll be a beautiful day in the neighborhood. That's a good one.
Day in the neighborhood.
All right, you guys, we'll catch you later. And until then, get up. Have a good one. Talk to you later.